Hello everybody, today I am going to be doing a tarot card reading for you all. I have 3 piles here on the table today and Gomez is just taking over everything today. Oh, and by the way, my name is Maya and I go by Mother Illusion on here just to introduce myself, but we have 3 piles. Let's take a couple deep breaths just to recalibrate our nervous system. That's another really good way to quantum leap, because who said that, our brand new life should be something that makes us feel stressed out, Recalibrate your nervous system so that your new life is one that's filled with peace and just being in tune with your body. Definitely. But we have couple piles here. Let's take those deep breaths, okay? Maybe rotate your neck a little bit from side to side. Do some rotations. And one more. Okay, feel free to pause the video if you'd like to do a couple more deep breaths. But it's possible that your intuition has already told you 1, 2, or 3. Maybe it showed you a number. Maybe it showed you a color. And I'll have the timestamps down below if you've already selected. So for pile number 1, this is the Dreams of Gaia. This is what the cards look like. Okay, and for pile number 2, we have a couple different types of cards here. We have my brand new deck. It's the Spellcaster's Tarot. We have the Archetypes, the Romantic Fairy Oracle, and I also used the Psychic Tarot. I think I used something else in there as well. And for pile number 3, I have the Secrets of the Witch's Garden Tarot, and then I also used the, what is that one called again? It is called the Medicine Woman Tarot. Yes, so I used that, and I used a couple different decks as well in that one, but pile number 3 looks like that with the green, and then underneath is the yellow. Ow. And yeah, go ahead and select your pile. It'll be down below, the timestamps. And unfortunately, my boy, he has struggled with some skin issues, but I think it'll be getting better here soon. This happened like a year ago, and we had it fixed. And yeah, I said this in another reading, but yep, send him good healing energy, please. His name is Gomez. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching. All right, hit the timestamps below. Thank you. Hello, pile number 1. Let's see what you need to do in order to quantum leap into your new life. What do you need to do to get yourself ready? What mindsets need to change? These ones? Yes. Yeah, what mindsets need to change? Today has been awesome though. I went to a Reiki sound bath meditation for like 5 hours today, which is not really like the sort of thing I usually do, but I've been trying to get out of my shell, and I've been trying to find places, yes, that I can dance that aren't based around alcohol. So it's been a journey to find that, but I have been finding it. It gets a little weird. You have to be very vulnerable to be in spaces like that, but I need it. And we started with a cacao ceremony, and it was amazing. I love cacao. It's so heart-opening. Okay, self. Talking about you. Yes, you. Dragons were coming through. I literally have this quote on the table today to hold up my phone. my phone stand. It's the Dragonlance Chronicles. But I was even considering getting my little stuffed animal dragon out. Definitely dragon energy is coming through. And dragons to me are abundant. They are powerful. They get what they want. They are rich. They're like alluring in a way. They know themselves. You know what I mean? They stand in their power. I heard a girl say, I was watching a YouTube video recently, and it said, when people say rude things about you or to you, you should think of it as if they're just completely delusional, you know? Because it's like, you should have that much power in yourself. You should believe in yourself that much. I think there's a cat out here crying. Unfortunately, there's been a little cat. I've been feeding this outdoor cat. But yeah, she said it's like as if they were saying, I don't like your purple hair, and you don't even have purple hair. Like, you need to have that level of confidence in yourself. And you need to get it to where you love yourself that much. That you like everything you do. You like the way that you look by the effort that you put in. You like how healthy you are, what you eat, literally every aspect of yourself. You like that. You're bringing peace to that. You're also extremely unique. Be more unique. Lean into your uniqueness. Lean into the weirdness. The blue rose says that to me. Yeah, very unique. Transformative moments happening here. Okay? The crone, wow. So I think they want you to integrate this more... Oh gosh, yeah, I'm getting mixed messages here because the crone came out reverse, you know? So it's like... And I feel like, is that like a child? No, oh my god, why did that mushroom look like a little child to me? I feel like it's saying integrate both the child self and the adult self in you. Both of these aspects and the middle-aged self, it's all. You know, it's the triple goddess. It's the triple goddess symbol. You know, like the moon with the two moons on the side. Like, that is a symbol for you. The moon is very important. Feeling more like you're weaving with reality. We have a very Celtic feeling here. Lots of braids, lots of Celtic braids here. I wanted to pull out of my Celtic deck. We're talking about dragons. Very fantasy feelings happening here. Queen of Water. Wow. Okay, now we have Atlantean energy coming in. So connecting with that. You know, I think they really want you to believe in this stuff. Like, they want you to believe that you can bring this Gaia energy, this mystical, fantastical energy to the world. Yeah, you can have dragons in your heart. You can bring peace to your heart and spread that in the world just by existing in the world. You can integrate the child self and the elder self, the crone self that has all this wisdom. You can integrate past versions of yourself, Atlantean versions of yourself, mermaid versions of yourself. We have the sea turtles here. We have crab, Cancer, you know, Cancer energy. I literally said the triple goddess symbol and then it came out. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that is important. Maybe like tattoo of that would be cool, but I don't know. Yeah, that's coming through. Maybe a necklace of that would be cool. This just feels like a version of you. I feel like they just want you to integrate these versions of you into yourself. Abundance. Oh my god, we pulled the dragon again. And I said dragons are abundant. Yeah, apparently in order to quantum shift, they want you to connect with rainbow energy, with dragon energy, with the energy of cornucopias. More than enough. Bunnies. That's like a fertility in your ideas, fertility in literal fertility that you can just expand so much. Like they want you to integrate this rainbow, expansive dragon energy. Dragon energy is abundant. Dragon energy believes in itself. Dragon, if you told a dragon you're ugly, it would laugh at you. If you told a dragon you can't have that, it would laugh at you. You know, if you told the energy of a dragon that it's not wealthy, it would laugh at you. And that's how you need to think of abundance. That's how you need to think of your beauty. That's how you need to think of yourself. That you would laugh if somebody said that you couldn't have it, or that that's not true. You know, integrate rainbow energy, integrate the ocean energy, integrate elder, wiser energy, integrate your child self. This is what they want you to do in order to quantum leap into your new life. There's a lot of integrating to do, and there's a lot of work to do. You know, a lot of this type of work where you're sitting over a bowl, eating good food. You're sitting over a bowl doing rituals. You're sitting with birds. Yeah, there's a literal freaking bird with hatching babies on it. So definitely there could be people here that, yeah, if you don't want to have kids, or if you already haven't had kids, yeah, definitely do something about that, because you definitely seems like that could happen for you. Yeah, and it's just talking about your children if you do have children. It's saying like integrating those aspects of you as well. You know, like the mother, father aspects of you. The actual lessons that your children have taught you. And if you haven't had kids and you want to have kids, like connecting to that future self, that like the future child. Like if you want to have kids, connect with the future child. And this can help you to quantum leap. You know, and imagine this abundance, imagine this radiance. You can do this with anything that you want. Talk to it, imagine it, write a letter to it. This abundance that you want. Treat it like you already know it. Treat it like a friend. Then you can have it. If you treat it so closely, if you treat it like a friend, if you imagine it, then it will be yours sooner. Gwyneth. Mother, nurture, present, wow. Yeah, there's definitely some people here that want to have children or are just going to have children. That's just like the reality. But I just think you want to manifest, you want a new life, you want this. What does the universe want from you? They just want you to nurture yourself. They want you to nurture your mother wounds. They want you to nurture your manifestations. Like, treat them like friends. They are telling you that you will be given the presents, but the present moment is the greatest present that you have. Connecting with fairies, connecting with dragons, connecting with mermaids, connecting with freaking witches. Like, this stuff is real in the astral realms. You can believe that or you cannot. That's how I feel. Okay? When I connect with these things, I feel they have something that they can give to me whenever I talk to them. When I talk to dragons, they're very abundant, very loving, infinitely loving, very wise, ethereal, up on the highest planes of existence, you know? Mermaids are very emotion, very, very wise as well, but a more playfulness, but an alluringness as well. An alluringness, they can bring that for you. Alluringness, flowing with life. Connecting with sea creatures, if that's something that you're interested in. Going to the beach, if that's something that you would want to talk to, that energy. Whatever you're trying to manifest, you speak to the magic that oversees it. You know, you speak to the dragons or the mermaids or the witches or the fairies or just yourself, you know. But I really think all of these aspects, they want you to be more nurturing. They want you to focus on nurturing. They want you to focus on nurturing yourself. It really feels like there's people here that want to give birth or something, or they're going to give birth. But You know, if that's not you, maybe there's just an idea that you're nurturing, and it's really like speaking on the core, and it's speaking on the core and the sacral chakras. You know, they really want you to be focused on healing this area of your astral body. There's so many of these knots, these Celtic knots. They're talking about Celtic knots. They're all over this reading. Lots of symbols, lots of witchcraft symbols. You know, this is something that you want to get into if you're not already into this. I felt like this right here was like a wand, like a brush or something. So maybe like doing makeup or painting or something. If you saw, I made a video about art therapy. So that might be a way that you can unlock and get ready for this new aspect in your life. And let's see if there's anything else that wants to come out for you. I mean, this has just been awesome so far. Let's see here. I think I'm just going to do some runes to finish it off. It's pretty much been, you know, telling you exactly what you need to do. Just integrating these aspects of who you are, doing rituals to integrate these aspects, you know? Like I was at that event today, and it's like maybe things like that. Maybe things like that. Okay, that wants to come out. Wow, how weird. Do you see that? On its side like that. So weird. And that one too. What on earth is going on? That is so weird. Okay. Let's see. I forget what this one is, but I feel like this is speaking on interconnectedness. This is one of those witch runes. Oh my god, the rings too. That makes me feel like marriage, unions. Look at that. It's like two people coming together to make a whole again. Gosh, they're really talking about this. If that's not like, if you've already done that or that's not what you want, I'd be really surprised, honestly. But it may really just be talking about like two people coming together to create something so beautiful. But I mean, we have Mother here. We have Crone. I literally saw a child in these mushrooms. Mushrooms also can be awakening for you. She has this light in her hands. I feel like doing this light work on yourself. Today that event had Reiki in it, and I loved that. I really love Reiki. I could literally feel it when she was over me. It felt like this white light in my chest. I'm also seeing like some fire here, so it's like burning this up. This is the fire in the root and in the sacral. We're talking about this again. Yeah, definitely focusing on these areas and lighting it up. Lighting it up. That is so interesting. What is this? I'm so interested. Okay, okay, what is this? Tewaz? Sorry, guys. I still don't know how to say these. Okay, justice, authority, analysis, rationality. Yeah, but how weird is it that it was like on its side though? I don't know. I feel like instead of it being like about authority, rationality, or any of that, it's pointing up. And it's pointing up to me to the divine. You know, it's like, to me, that's just saying all of these aspects are part of the divine. That's just like Jesus is a part of the divine. That's just like you're a part of the divine. That's why mermaids and dragons are a part of the divine, because they exist in someone's mind. And so now they exist. That's why astrology works, because we asked it to exist and now it exists. Now it plays with us. We co-create. That's how tarot works. You know, the universe speaks to you how you will hear it, in the messages and the ways that you will understand it. It knows what card to flip over for me. It may be different for you, you know, to get a message. If you were reading for yourself, you may not be able to get those messages out, because you're not going to see it the same way that I see it. And then in that moment, that would be how you were supposed to read it, because the universe is always speaking exactly how it's supposed to. But I just think it's like, we're not thinking as much in this very like perfectly rationalized way. You know, like I shouldn't have to like explain how it works or why it works. It's like the universe is magic, okay? It's rainbows. Why are we even alive? You could sit there on that philosophy forever. And why am I so like this? Why am I so mad with this reading? You know what I mean? Like, why am I so convincing with this reading? So fast, so quick, so Is that you? Is that you? Is that a part of you? You know what I mean? Let's soften it. Shake yourself out. Shake yourself out. I don't like this. This isn't what this day was supposed to be. I want to speak softly. I have rainbows literally coming in from my window. I have these little rainbow things that my mom got, these little crystals that hang in the windows, and they send rainbows everywhere, and I just love that. I love that, and I feel like connecting with rainbows is so important, and we have this rainbow here. Just even rainbows are a form of magic. Really. Okay, we have El-Haz. Friendship, aspiration, soul, fortunate, optimism. Yeah, we have optimism reversed. Maybe just haven't been feeling extremely optimistic lately. It's weird too because this rune actually has like a line going through it, so it's kind of like messed up, you know? And it's like, it's okay to be a little bit fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to have certain aspects of you not be perfectly right all the time. Like, we're not all perfectly right. People hide aspects of themselves. You know what I mean? So if you feel like you need to be on point every single thing in a row to be quantum leaping to your next life, that's not true. It happens over time by steps. It's the fact that you're putting in the effort one step at a time. You know what I mean? And it's calling out friendship here. So it's just saying like, that is an aspect of you. And to heal that and move through old friendship wounds and just connect more with friends and just open yourself up in that way and get back into that level, that will be really important. But I feel like the wounds need to be worked on and healed, and that's just like a huge aspect of who you are. It is being a friend. And it's like, I think we need to start setting ourselves up a little bit more to be just like a friend of the world. Like, I know me, I went from being like people pleaser to being like really hardened, really hermit. And like, there is like a balance there. There really is. And we can find the right friends for us, and we can, our friendships are beautiful. Like, it's good. It's good stuff. Just being more optimistic. Fortune is coming for you. That's probably what you're looking for, you know, is like you have aspirations. You're looking for fortune. You just want to be more optimistic. You want more soul family. You want more soul on a daily basis, more passion and just happiness. You know, like that, and I was gonna say relaxation, but I don't even know, because I just feel like sometimes you just wanna make it work for this abundance, you know what I mean? Okay, what's this one? We have Jera, peace, happiness, hope. Yeah, interesting here too. We have the arrow pointing up. We have arrows pointing up and down. Today, in my the meditation that I was doing at that event, I pulled energy up from the earth. Like, usually I put my energy down into the earth in my, like, this is all in my mind's eye, of course, but I usually put like roots coming from my feet or coming from my back down into the earth. But today I literally pulled energy up from the earth. And I pulled energy down from the spirits, and it helps me feel this alignment. It helps me feel so full. Yeah, there wasn't even a moment where we were all doing ecstatic dance, and I literally felt like rainbow flower petals like exploded out of me energetically. And my friend literally looked at me. She hadn't been looking at me for like a while, and she looked at me at that exact moment and just smiled at me so wide. I'm like, yeah, the universe is so pure. It's so real. Just when you get in alignment. And listen to how I even found out about this. I had been vending at this event for a long time. And these other people, they had done cacao ceremonies and they had vended there too. And I saw them at an event a while ago. And they said they were starting this, you know, space, that they were going to be doing events there. So I met this other girl 3 days ago, and she's like, oh, I'm doing Reiki at this place. It ends up being the people I had already talked to. I'm like, okay, when I'm told to go somewhere twice, then I go there. Like if two different people say the same thing, it's over. Like that is too synchronistic. I have to be there. I feel like that's how life speaks to you too, you know? But earlier efforts realized, yeah, that's all you want. Like, that's all you freaking want. But I think it's saying, you know, integrating peace, happiness, and hope helps your efforts to be realized. And like, really, you have to know that many of your efforts have been realized. Just think about where you've been, you know? Okay, Manaz, the self, human race. Yeah, they're talking a lot about the human race. It's just been tough, right? There's a lot going on, and there always has been. You know, we're healing with that. We're healing with that. Think about how much we've evolved. And there's certain aspects of, you know, Atlantis or Gaia, things, other dimensions that we need to be pulling in. You know, fairy dimensions, we need to be pulling this in. For some people, this may be just out of control for them. They're like, how's this a thing that could be? This is an energy. You can connect with this energy. We have it reversed here, though. Depression, slyness, mortality, manipulation. Okay, yeah. Yeah, being faced with some mortality as well, you know, just thinking about that we're gonna die, so we better make this freaking life worth it. And it's like, is the human race even going in the right direction? I'm worried about social order. It's starting to depress me. You know, the leaders, I don't think they should be leading. Why is there war? This is what's been on your mind, I'm sure, or else you've been trying to kind of like brush it away, but it's still there. It's still, you know, you're like, what is this? And the answer is just to know that it is all going to be okay. It's going according to plan. And by it being okay, that doesn't mean that it's going to be okay right now. You know what I mean? Like, we're leading towards okayness, and we can find moments of that peace in our own sacred spaces that are set up and healing ourselves. But it gets messy, and think about all the civil rights movement, women's suffragettes, Stonewall. Things get messy in order to be seen, to be heard, and to be fought for, you know? And it's like, let's do it in as good of a way as we possibly can. Try to just treat people with respect. When you're giving your opinion, just try to maintain like a level of decency, and remember that like every single person is a human, and we're all so interconnected. So let's treat every single person on this earth like a human, and just wake up every day thinking that, you know, set yourself up to energetically heal with the earth, be interconnected with the earth. And I had a vision today that said, like, let me heal people all around me. You know, I want to spread that energy out. I have more than enough to give at this time in my life. I feel very connected. I feel very at flow with the universe, that I'm able to spread my energy out. But one boundary I have is that if someone is a black hole of energy, is that I no longer am giving my energy through me. The universal energy no longer is coming through me. I would like it that the universe hooks up that person to the divine. And now I'm helping that person to find that energy on their own. You know, it's like the Jesus fish thing. You know what I mean? Teach a man to fish. We're trying to teach people how to get their own energy from the universe. We set it up that way. Okay? So that's what we're working on, and you get your energy from the universe, and you're going to help other people to set that up for themselves. Yeah. The path is wild. It's up and down. It's left and right. There's been crazy stuff with friendships, you know? Connect with this magic. That is what they really want from you. Connect with this magic. We have the crone. We have this Atlantean mermaid witch energy. We have this dragon abundant energy. We have fairy energy. And we have peace and uniqueness. Possibly even some mushrooms here. Painting. Crow, that's wisdom. But yeah, just the crone. These are the energies that they want you to integrate. So work on integrating those and just wait your quantum leap. Quantum leaps are called quantum leaps because they're a leap. You start integrating these things, it may take a day. You know what I mean? You could do all of this in one go, in 10 minutes. So do it. Set it up. Set it up. Say, I want this. And if you don't know how to do this, you know, you can Google how to integrate crone energy. How to, you know what I mean? You can find a YouTube video about this. Do these specific things or just set up a meditation. And then, you know what else? If you want to do something in like a group setting, if you say to the universe, you know, I want to integrate different aspects of myself in a group setting, you can search for that and it will come to you. You know, like it will just naturally kind of come to you if you want to do that in a group setting. And I think that's everything I have for you all today. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all very much. Definitely check out illusionelixirs.com if you're interested in any of my essential oil blends. I do not have them on the table today, but hopefully you all know what they look like. I love you all so much. Bye, everybody. Hello, pile number 2. How are y'all doing today? We are going to be getting out some cards for you to figure out, yes, how you can quantum leap. What do you need to do to quantum leap into your next life? And this is my new tarot deck. It is the Spellcaster's Tarot. I am so excited about this deck. I have been getting a lot of decks this year. That's for sure. Seriously. Okay. Wow, Hangman. I've been pulling that a lot lately too. And Hangman Reverse as well. Hangman Reverse to me is like, you are not trapped. You are not trapped. There's nothing about your situation that's trapped. Wow, we have some runes here. You may want to get into reading runes as well. I think I'm going to pull some runes for you as well. The last pile had runes. And I've been getting really into reading runes. It's so fun. The Hanged Man too. I don't know why. I wanted to say that like the one after the Hanged Man is the Death card. And the Death card is a big change. So it's like right before when you're feeling trapped and you're feeling like you don't know what's going on. And like you can't see what's next, and everything just feels so chaotic, and all that, not even just chaotic, just like literally trapped. But that's when the big change happens, right after that, you know? Wow, strength. Yeah. Let me put something over top. I'll pull a rune so I can put something over top because she does not have clothes on. Yeah. Okay. Pulled that rune out. We have the frog here. We have the snake here. I wanted to say, I feel like you're supposed to go hang out at water that has like bullfrogs. Maybe go camping. Yeah, we have the fire here. Having strength really is just like an inner strength too. And it's like she tamed the lion. She tamed the lion, you know? Like that's the kind of energy that you have, is that you tame the lion of yourself, the beast of yourself. It's like you're not this like animalistic instinct anymore. You have a filter to yourself. That's what it's about. The holly too, this around the neck, is making me think of like love. I pulled out this like romantic deck. It's making me think of like love and Christmas for some reason. Okay. Wow. Oh, Ace of Wands. Wow. Yeah, huge creativity coming through. And it's like you think that you are not creative, or like you can't do that, or you can't carry that out or something in this moment, or you're focused on other things. But the thing is, get focused on your creative passions. That's what will break you out of this shell. That's what will break you out of this shell. Yeah, doing art is so important. Seriously. Making things, creations, yeah, whether it's writing a book or it's poems or it's music or anything like that, that will really break you out of your shell. Oh yeah, let's find out what this X X marks the spot. Interesting. What is this one? This is Gabo. Gifts, personal relationships. Interesting. And then reverse, it's loneliness. Let's see what it says on this one. On this one, why does it call it Gifu on this one? Gifu on that one? Gabo on that one, and Gifu on this one. Partners, love, gifts, divine union, fortune. Okay, so they kind of mean something different on each one, but on both the ones, they are about personal relationships. Yeah, I pulled out this romantic deck, so let's just see more about that. But yeah, I think more divine talents are coming through for you. I feel like more divine people are coming through for you. Your personal relationships seem to be more at ease. More gifts coming in for you. Just gifts of all kind. Real gifts and spiritual gifts. Both. Hanging out by trees is important. That just fell on the ground. Rekindle. Wow. An old flame returns. Maybe just rekindle what you already have. Maybe an old... We also have this right below the Ace of Wands. So it's like rekindle an old creative passion that you've had. Rekindle something you've already been working on. But yeah, just... I don't know. That's coming through. Rekindle. Yeah, it really could be somebody that you used to be with. I've seen that happen a lot. I've seen that happen a lot. That people end up with somebody that they were with like so long ago. So weird how our connections. But like, I think too, this card is making me think too, is that like, maybe there's certain aspects of you that are tied up in old relationships. You know what I mean? Let go of the past, literally. Yeah, okay. It's pretty much saying what I was gonna say. Yeah, clear the energy. It will allow more love in your life. That's so funny. It literally has a... Look, it has a... Oh, I thought it had a typo, but does it? Yeah, I swear it does. Look, Lou in your life. Yeah, so let go of past relationships. Do healing on those past relationships to let more love in. Yes, this one. Best friend. Friendships is vital in your romance. To your romance, feelings deepen. What the heck does this say? Friendship is vital to your romance. Feelings deepen and blossom. Oh, yeah. So it's just like, okay, there's like two groups here. There's people that are already with somebody and people that aren't, right? There's people that they're like, it's saying like, being best friends with your love. Yes. I just went through a phase with my boyfriend where I felt like we were like just friends, roommates. I mean, don't get me wrong, of course we were like in love and everything. It's just like sometimes when you're with somebody for a really long time, you just kind of like, you get complacent. You just get chill. And it's like you have to be the one to like rekindle that. You have to be the one to light that up. And just, but like you probably out of this phase now, but you probably notice that, and it's just like keeping that passion, keeping that spice, and letting go of those past relationships as well. But then the people that aren't with somebody, it's saying that like becoming friends and like really building that solid foundation of friendship is so important for you. And there may be friends in your past that may be a good match for you, potentially. If somebody really might like shock you, just come out of nowhere. I feel like, yeah, wow. Yeah, like friends, people that you're friends with, that you just, yeah, it ends up being more than you realized. Yeah, letting go of this past will help you to realize these new manifestations. I feel like this manifestation, this quantum leap, is about your personal relationships too, because like it says best friend too. I feel like that's about having a best friend and just feeling this deep connection of friendship as well. So I feel like what you're trying to quantum leap in is like quantum leaping in love, quantum leaping in healing from the past, quantum leaping in feeling extremely creative, quantum leaping in feeling like you're not trapped, quantum leaping in feeling like you have really, really, really great friendships and you're nurturing those all the time. And you may already do that. But it's saying in order to do this, just do this healing of letting go of the past. Focus on your creativity. And yeah, just keep having this inner strength. I think you're a lot less trapped than you realize. Yeah. Temptation. Interesting. Yeah, I think there is a part of you that is like tempted by talking negatively or like the past, or feeling like you can't get out of situations, feeling like you can't let go of certain things. You're tempted by that. And I think also the wrong people tempt you. And you just have to have this like immense discernment in people and in situations and in where you allow your energy. Yeah, definitely. This is an interesting reading. There's a lot of love here. Definitely a lot of love. I could even see there being people here that are like, they have situationships or like something like that. Yeah, like, are you friends? Are you not? You rekindle it? You not? It's like, I think it's saying like, let go of that. Definitely let go of that. Anybody that was like, if it's not perfect, don't force it. You know what I mean? Like that, I feel like that's huge. I've been learning that with trying to get a house. It's like, I'm not going to force the timing, and I'm not going to force the location, and I'm not going to force what it is. I'm not forcing anything about it. I'm not forcing the loan. I'm not forcing anything about the situation whatsoever. I'm done. Wow, there's way more cards here than I thought. The vision. Wow, yeah, your inner vision's so strong now. You have the vision of what your quantum leap is going to look like. And I think that's what it's saying too. It's like, hold that vision. Hold that vision. That's really what this is saying. Hold the vision. Keep it in your head. Seriously, it will come true. Hold it. If it's love, keep it there. You know what I mean? If it's unlocking something, keep it there. If it's healing, keep it there. Look, the key, it's like you're tempted to throw away the key and let the darkness consume you. You know what I mean? But the key is here to unlock you. Okay? You are not trapped. You are free. You are free. You are like a naked woman riding a lion, okay? The river, wow, yeah. Stepping into the flowing of consciousness. It's like you're tempted into the darkness, but think about the rainbows of the visions and the psychic powers and the consciousness that is collective consciousness. Step into that rather than this like dark consuming like venom like darkness. Definitely visions coming through for you. Non-stop. Non-stop. You see things in your head. Believe those visions. Believe them. They take you to the right place. The mask. Yeah, so there's a lot of rainbow and darkness, like a balance here. What it's saying is that in order to quantum leap, I was just about to say unmask, but the thing is, like, you're allowed to mask in some ways. Man, just remember that we are masking as humans, okay? We are the infinite rainbows, and part of that infinite rainbows is darkness. And sometimes we chose to let that consume us. We're not doing that anymore. We are not letting darkness consume us. Every time we feel it, we're just noticing it. We're being more attentive to what we say, what we think, what we do, where we go. Everything about it. Is it light? Is it right? Is it rainbow? Has to feel right. Let that guide you. You are unmasking certain parts of yourself. Childlike parts of yourself, happier parts of yourself, friendship, loving, caring. I said in the last reading, I went from being a people pleaser to being a hermit and super closed off. You know what I mean? We're not doing either of those now. We're just doing love and light, man. We're just doing love and light. And it's not people pleasing, because people pleasing is like, I'm not good enough and I need to prove. It's not that. It's not that. It's just love and light. It's just pure from the source, from you being who you are. That's what they want you to do. Hold the vision of what you want. Step into the collective consciousness. Let it take you where you were supposed to go by following the synchronicities. Don't let the darkness consume you. You have all of the keys. Let go of past friendships and relationship trauma. This will really, really, really help you quantum leap into this new life. Listen to the visions in your head. You have extremely, almost movie-like visions. Believe this. Unmask yourself more and more. This is a process, and there's certain people you can't unmask around. And you are allowed to mask up in some levels, in some ways, in some areas. But just don't mask with darkness. Just mask with this human form, this simplicity. Just mask with simplicity. And then you allow the rainbow to come out when you feel it is right. Check in with spirit when you feel it is right to let the rainbow come out. And that is everything I have for you all today. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all very much. I will have all of the things that I used today, the tarot cards and oracle cards that I used today down below, and I get a 4.5% commission from Amazon if you buy from my link, so I really appreciate that if you did. And definitely check out illusionelixirs.com if you're interested in any of my creations that I've made. Check out pile number 1 if you were interested in that one as well. Thank you all so much. I love you all. Bye, everybody. Hello, pile number 3. There is already a message coming out for you that I had to say. I just was thinking about it in between the readings. And that is that these readings used to take me so long. Let me tell you something. Yup. These readings used to take me forever because I used to film myself and then also like take photos of all of the cards and then put them in, and it just, oh my god, it took so long. And then I got this overhead filming thing, and it just made my life so much easier. I just put that up, put it in, and I'm ready to go. And also I just got more confident in myself, and I don't have to do as many edits because I talk quicker. I'm not making as many mistakes. Also, when I first started doing YouTube, I was still like reading out of the book a lot because I hadn't learned about intuitive tarot. It's like I knew intuitive tarot was a thing, and it made sense too, because when I first started tarot, it was like I would say what I thought, and what I thought was exactly what would end up coming out from the book anyways, and what they would agree with from the book anyways. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm saying what needs to be said, right? You know? So magician, yeah. You say what needs to be said. You have the tools, you have everything. That's the thing. And magician came out reverse, so it's like maybe you literally don't have some of the tools that make things easier for you to manifest, to quantum leap. Like this tool I got, this overhead filming thing, I literally was saying is one of the tools. Magician is tools. Also being intuitive about things, always following your intuition, always believing in yourself and having this confidence in yourself makes things go quicker. Having the right tools makes things go quicker. 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles is, to me, this card is about like sharing and teaching and just like showing even like the next generation things. Just really nice. Really, really, really nice energy. So that might be something that you're wanting to leap into. And I feel like something you need to know is that like you already do this a lot, is help people. You know, it's a domino effect. People see it, but maybe you want to really set something up. Very, very specific, very creative. So you have a specific idea, you know, and you want to carry this out. This is what you're trying to manifest in your new life, is this very collaborative, creative, teaching, crafty, and maybe having to do with children, very magical, very happy, very sweet. I just heard floral arranging for some reason, but we have these wreaths on here. We have the watering can on here as well, so maybe like gardening is important to this next chapter of your life. And they came out like almost like runes, so let's see what this one on the bottom is. Okay, we have the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles is about balance in finance. It's about giving to the poor, giving to the needy, giving to the hungry. Yeah, just balancing out. So that's probably something that you're looking to do, is balance out your finances. Maybe you have debt. Maybe you want to do more volunteering work. Maybe you want to be able to help people. You want to live more in your feminine, or just be more sweet. You know, maybe stepping into a divine feminine. Today I even heard about people doing like divine feminine, divine masculine circles and like talking to each other. But this also is reminding me of like selling things, so just balancing out in that. I think just getting more into this energy will help you to quantum leap. Honestly, just like Even if you don't feel you can give your time, and you don't feel you can give your energy, and you don't feel you can give your money or your resources to others, just think that you can. Just think that you can. And this will make you more abundant, and it will make this happen for you quicker. You know, like I saw this girl on TikTok that was like walking by the beach by like $1 million houses, and she was like, that's my house. That's my house. And it's like, of course she knows that's not her house, but it's like, it's just fun to fucking believe that you are wealthy. Like, you know what I mean? She's like, I'll just go places and be like, oh yeah, I could afford that. I could afford that. I even heard a tarot card reader a long time ago that she would like go to jewelry stores and like even try on a ring that she would want and things like that. And it helps her to manifest the 5 of Pentacles. So what's causing this blockage is health and financial problems, right? The balancing is health and financial. So like your body and your finances are so linked. And being gracious is so linked with finances as well. Yeah, being grateful and just feelings of abundance and health. It's hard to feel abundant when you don't feel good. You don't feel healthy, of course. You know what I mean? Quantum leaping into new health and abundance financially, so that you can do these really sweet crafty events more, or something like that. Okay, there's more here, but let's see. Hierophant underneath, interesting. Magician, yeah, and she almost looks like the Hierophant up here. Wow, interesting. Yeah, the Hierophant is about being a teacher. It's about the traditions and passing that down. See, we have this. What's it say on here? It says secret garden. Yeah, maybe you like want to have a little secret garden that you can share with people. You know, but you're feeling like your finances and your health get in the way of that. And this is interesting here. We have the 7 of Swords reverse. And the 7 of Swords is about other people being sneaky, you having to be secretive, and being strategic. So I think that that's kind of saying what it is like, maybe just be more secretive. Do things on your own behind closed doors, and don't tell people about what you're doing when you're leveling up and you're getting yourself right. And this feels like focusing on your mindsets and focusing on your brain and, yeah, believing in your own wisdom. You have so much to teach and to share. And when you really believe in that, and you believe that there's something that you have to say in this world and that you have to pass on to the next generation, then you will carry that out, because you'll be co-creating with the universe to make it work. Magician, reversed. You have all of the tools. You might actually not physically have all of the tools. Like I said, the things, you know, you might not even have a location. But you have the tools mentally. You do. And they're saying like get your body right and just like focus on your body. Yeah, physical. What you need in the physical. They want you to focus on your health and focus on getting the right tools and the right locations in order to do this healing work. And just be more secretive. I think I'm going to pull one of these as well. I feel like this is your past life. I feel like something wants to come out about your past life. I don't know why, but yeah, maybe doing like past life healing as well. I do private readings as well, so check out this one. Check out my website. You can book with me on my website. I do video readings on there. This one, yes. Okay, vision. Wow, we pulled a card that said vision in the last reading, so you might want to check that out. And yeah, the Hanged Man, that's so crazy because we pulled the Hanged Man also in the last reading, so definitely check that out. Yeah, believing in your own visions. I said this in the last one. Things that are coming in your head, following those visions, connecting with those visions more, and holding the vision. Believing in what you're setting up. Seeing it, visualizing it. Visualizing this will really, 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 really help you. Okay? Healing. Wow. Strength. And we pulled strength in the last one too. Oh my god. What is happening? I feel like I have to pull one more to go right here. But yeah, just feeling this like connection. Look, this is what they want you to bring in. This like family, vibing with animals, vibing with nature, feeling chill, more chill times. Rainbows. Look, see how the rainbow light goes? That's what it's like. Look, it goes to the kids, it goes to animals. You're setting that up more. You're seeing that more. You're visualizing that more. You're healing more. You're spending more time healing. Spending more time healing will help you. I don't know why I'm like so intense today. Like I'm like every reading is like that too. I don't know why. This one, yes. Okay, the Teaching Lodge of the Arrows. Literally Teaching Lodge. Crazy because we have, this looks like Teaching Lodge. This looks like freaking opening up to the secret garden. Teaching Lodge. This, the magician, she's in the Teaching Lodge. Y'all, you're supposed to be teaching people and you're supposed to be healing people and you're supposed to be spreading that in the world and really seeing that and holding that vision. The arrows, the Teaching Lodge of the Arrows, to me would mean the healing lodge, a healing location of healing the mind. That's what that means to me. Yeah. And that's something you've done in your past. Like look at your past lives. Let's look at them. I feel like this is all similar. You were somebody that saw visions. You felt so free to the world. Seriously, you like nudist colony energy. Connected to animals in this divine ring, seeing the universe that way. As this just connected to literally everything. That was your past life. You saw it. You could literally see the magic in between everything. Yep. And that's what they want you to get more into. And being the teacher. Passing on the information to the next generation. The recipes. The recipes for healing. Yeah. Passing that on. They want you to be a teacher. Get more into it. Hold that vision and heal yourself. See the rainbows and let the sun come down on you. Finding a location for this is going to be huge. It's something that you're going to be actively working on doing. So just getting everything right in the physical. And that takes time. That takes time. We're not, yes, we're manifestors, but we can't be instantaneous. We can be instantaneous for some things, you know what I mean? The bigger the thing, the less instantaneous it is. In the heaven realms, it's instantaneous, I'll tell you what. But here, yeah, we might need to take a little bit. But when you work with others, things get a lot more instantaneous. That's for sure. Why did I just do this too? She did that. Yeah. Maybe writing a book so you can teach others. Healing ointments, healing remedies, foods. Working in secret so you can come out when you've actually set it up so that it's perfect. Healing children is important. Healing with animals is important. Connecting with animal spirits is important. And holding the vision is important. Believing in the visions that you have. And just going to like nature spots. And getting the proper tools in the physical world. And I think that's everything I have for you all today. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you all very much. Please check out illusionelixirs.com if you're interested in booking a reading with me or buying any one of my creations. I make essential oil perfume that's roll-on, travel size. It's super delicious. And I also make jewelry. Everything is one of a kind and made with crystals. I even mine some of the crystals myself. That is everything I have for y'all. I love you so much. Bye, everybody.